about all things Preschool in a Box. It is, in fact, the big reveal night, okay? As Preschool All-Stars, I want to reward you for taking action quickly because business is a multitude of moments of taking action, right? So every step we take is a step toward our future preschool. And the faster we take those steps and the smarter we take the steps, the faster we're going to get the result. Okay. If we delay things, if we ponder them too long, if we sit on fences, like, should I do this name? Should I do that logo? What class time should I teach? Like, we just got to choose and move on. Right. And we got to get surrounded by the resources and support and done for you materials that are going to fast track your progress. That is what Preschool in a Box is for. And we're going to go dive deeper into more about that. Not only do we want you to take action quickly, we want you to be resourceful. All right. Think about being in business, right? Like, there are so many things that we have opportunities to make money, but there's still things that we need to spend money on as well, right? Things that can shortcut our time, things that can give us more support so we don't give up on ourselves. Things that will actually help us make more money because someone who's a little bit more knowledgeable and further ahead of us and has maybe helped, thousands of other women start preschools, they've put together a really special system that's like literally step by step for you. So you don't make mistakes, you don't waste time, you don't waste money, and you get there faster. And so we encourage you to be resourceful. So before we even dive into Preschool in a Box, I want you guys to light up the chat. And we're probably going to circle back on this at the end too. But please light up the chat and let me know, how were you resourceful to get the funds to get your Preschool in a Box? How were you resourceful? What does it even mean to be resourceful? There is a famous quote from Tony Robbins. I love this quote. He says, it's not a lack of resources, it's a lack of resourcefulness. So sometimes I can hear some of our preschool all-stars say, I don't have the money. I don't have enough money. I can't afford that. Our finances are tight. Money is, we're really struggling right now. And hey, I get it. I want you to know that in my heart, I feel how you feel. I take me back to the time that I, left and needed to start that preschool in 30 days. There was no money, right? There was no income coming in. Could I have said in that moment, things are tight. I don't have the money. I can't afford it. I'm struggling right now. 1,000%, those would be accurate statements in that moment. Absolutely. And I think at times those definitely came in my head too, right? Like, I am struggling. I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know how to get the money for this. And those things, though, honestly, here's the truth. When I started realizing, if I don't fix this, if I don't create income, I'm going to be on a cycle and I'm going to keep saying those things over and over and over, right? Like, if I don't better myself and my situation, this will be a perpetuating problem for my entire life. And my family, like me and the kids, like, I had to figure this out, right? Now, I think you're in a position too where, we all need to be as, let's see, what is the words here? We all need to put ourselves in a situation where we are in control as much as possible of our finances. Having a job, we are one step away from getting fired, getting let go, walking away from a job that we are just absolutely burnt out on, right? But that's like here, but like, we got to go one step forward to actually build the thing that's going to produce income. Okay. So I want to give you a little timeline, if we could, for a second. And in fact, I'd love for you to also blow up the chat with, how long had you been trying to start your preschool before you got my resources, my Preschool in a Box? Like, did it help you fast track your progress? I was thinking of one of our preschool all-stars. It was Shanice. And she had spent almost an entire year trying to do it on her own because she was like, I can't afford Preschool in a Box. I'm not going to be able to get it. And I'm just going to do this all on my own. Okay. So she researched and she spent all this time trying to figure things out and just spent so much time. Right. And in the end, guess what? She decided, I still don't have a preschool at the end of almost a year. And so I'm going to get Preschool in a Box finally. And, she paid full price, and I'm going to get Preschool in a Box finally. And it shortcutted the entire process at that point. Man, she flew and she created her online preschool. She was doing an online preschool. So that is what Preschool in a Box does for you. I'm going to get into the details about what it does for you, what it is, how it can help you, things like that, in just a second when we see our new sales page. But I just want you to kind of anchor in your head as we're talking here. You're going to hear about a lot of cool things, a lot, the step-by-step system, how to start, run, and grow your preschool. You're going to hear about all these done-for-you resources inside Preschool in a Box that are going to help you fast track and actually start creating income faster. All of these are designed to get you from A to Z, that successful preschool, as fast as humanly possible. Because I know in those moments when I also felt the same way of, I'm really struggling here, finances are tight, inflation, economy, all the things, right? Back in 2008, when I started my preschool, guess what happened in 2008? We all know the crash, right? So yeah, I understand that. Also looming from 2008 to 2018 was a student loan debt that grew to almost $400,000. So when I tell you I understand the weight of what it feels like to have things be tight, to be struggling, to not know where the money is going to come from, I understand that. I know how you're feeling. So please don't think that I'm being ununderstanding about it. That's not the word, but you know what I mean? However, as Tony says, it's not a lack of resources, aka money or time. It's a lack of resourcefulness. We've heard the phrase, where there's a will, there's a way. And I'm going to ask you, how bad do you want this? Because this isn't going to be easy, friends. I have told you it is not going to be easy, right? In fact, creating a business is probably one of the hardest things you'll ever do, besides parenting and a couple other things, right? Why? Because it's new, because it makes us come out of our shell. It makes us have all of these comfort zones. We are hitting comfort zone after comfort zone and having to break through. And internally, we're just wanting to draw back into ourselves, right? And I guess, and I saw this post earlier today, said in our all-star group, one of our all-stars said, I'm not sure that entrepreneurship is the thing for me. 100% we have all felt that. We have all felt that. And if you haven't felt that, maybe you're not doing anything yet, right? Maybe you're still on the sidelines and haven't taken a single step forward. But yeah, I think we all feel that and we all have to push through that. But I loved the comments inside. The comments were saying things like, yes, entrepreneurship is hard, but you know what's also hard? Being because she was a teacher, she's wanting to maybe go back into the classroom, also is hard, is teaching in a classroom with a gazillion kids, or teaching in the district with admin that is not flexible and doesn't allow you to teach the way you should teach. Also difficult is having the job that you don't know if you're going to lose the next day, right? Also difficult is leaving your kids because you need to go to said job, or also difficult is staying at home with your kids but not having money, right? So I get it. We get all these feelings. Life is hard. Let's deal with it. Let's agree to it. Now, what do we do? How do we get resourceful? How do we put ourselves in the driver's seat to say, I'm going to move forward and I'm going to create the income and I'm going to go find the money? I'm going to totally reference, this was from Grant Cardone's little 6-hour thing that I watched the other day. He says, who has my money? And I'm going to anchor that into your mind because that's actually a great phrase. And I've never heard it before except for him. Who has my money? Okay. And so this is my question to you. What do you have around the house that you could sell? What could you do for a neighbor to earn some money? We've got teenagers who can go out and earn some money. Why can't we? Oh, because we're scared to ask. Yeah, I get that, right? We can, we can do DoorDash, we can do Uber, we can do Instacart, right? There's so many things we can maybe cut back on some of our things that we normally would spend money on, right? Maybe a couple nice to haves that maybe we can just spend, kind of cut that back just a little bit for the next couple months so that we can build the thing that's going to create more money. That is what you need to do. Build the thing. Now, how long it will take you and how hard it will be is 100% connected to whether or not you have Preschool in a Box. And I'm going to be so frank with you about this. Okay. Every single preschool all-star success story that I have shared with you ever had Preschool in a Box. Preschool in a Box is the one thing I wished I had when I started my preschool. All the business training, how to actually start a preschool, all the marketing, how to actually fill my classes, all the teacher training, how do I actually teach preschool? And it has all of that, not only in step-by-step form, but almost every single thing done for you. So it takes this long process, which is pretty confusing and pretty overwhelming, pretty tiring and stressful. And it shortcuts it so short. Yes, there's still a couple steps you got to do, but we walk you hand by hand through them. And we save you so much money. Because without Preschool in a Box, you're going to be making mistake after mistake after mistake, right? And be like, oh, and I remember Maureen Tanai, who, she spent all this money in Facebook ads and Yelp ads and all these different ads, wasted thousands of dollars in marketing that didn't work, right? Until she came to us, she's like, I wish I had found you in Preschool in a Box sooner. So with that said, again, light up the chat anytime you have a question, anytime I say something that you absolutely love about Preschool in a Box. I'm going to reveal the brand new sales page for Preschool in a Box to remind everyone who has it, because I know we have most all-stars here already have Preschool in a Box, to remind you everything that you get, because I know it's a lot. So I want to make sure that we keep you in the know about what you get. And then for anyone who doesn't have Preschool in a Box, this way we're going to be able to show you what is inside Preschool in a Box and how it's going to help you. So give me a hashtag, let me see it, if you are ready to see our new sales page. And I will share the screen and show you all the goodness. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I've worked really hard on this. And then also, after we talk about the sales page and show it to you, we're also going to go behind the scenes and open up the files. Where is everything in preschooldashboard.com for the digital files of Preschool in a Box? What does it look like when I get my physical box, right? All that good stuff. So let's go ahead and do that here. Do share sound. Perfect. Love it. Okay. Yeah, we got it. Okay, so here is our brand new sales page for Preschool in a Box. Here we go. So how to create a successful online or local preschool quickly and easily, right? Without wasting time or money. So I just want everyone to type into the comments really quick. Are you going to start an online or a local right now? Okay. Preschool in a Box helps you create both. Okay, so it is not like this is only for local preschool or it's only for online or you need to. Nope, Preschool in a Box helps you create both. Now, this is a video of a demo, but I'm going to give you a demo live, okay? And of course, if you have any questions, post them in the chat and our preschool all-stars are going to be able to answer those. And if you still have questions at the end, I'm going to be able to answer them too, okay? So here we go. And let me know in the chat if this sounds like you, if this is resonating with you, okay? So you want to start a preschool, right? But you're overwhelmed with all the steps. Or if, by the way, friends, if this was you earlier before you started a preschool, let me know, right? I know we've got a lot of all-stars in here who have already, starting and running their preschool right now. So let me know if this was you back in the day or you currently. So you want to start a preschool, but you are overwhelmed with all the steps. Business, teaching, marketing. Oh my. There are so many steps you need to take before signing up students and actually making money in your preschool, but you don't have enough time in the day or know-how to do them all. And your mind races, right? How do I set up a business? What form should I fill out to get my DBA, EIN, LLC? What the heck are those anyways? If I need to be licensed, how do I get approval from my HOA, my city, my state? How much should I charge? Yeah. When should I teach? How do I teach preschool? That was a big one for me. How do I keep my preschoolers engaged? Give me a hashtag feel that or a hashtag, yep, got those questions if you've got some of these same questions, right? What curriculum should I use? How do I find parents that are actually interested in my preschool? And more importantly, how will I get them to sign up? And what do I do on my first day? And how do I actually run my preschool? I remember I had a notebook and these questions were just rolling through my notebook. I was getting pages. I'd answer one and then, 20 other questions would pop up after that. Let me know. Give me the word notebook in the comments if you similarly had a notebook with all the random questions coming in your head, right? But here's the deal, friends. As the questions pile up, you get overwhelmed, paralyzed with fear and self-doubt. Been there. What if it doesn't work out? What if no one signs up? Wait, what if they do sign up? You're exhausted because you've been doing so much, but you're not going anywhere. you are running out of time and you're feeling close to giving up. Hashtag feel that. Let me know if that's you. All you want is a clear roadmap that outlines exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. And ideally, has most of the work done for you. Yeah. You want to shortcut the process so you can create consistent income ASAP. Give me a hashtag yes, right? If that's you. Well, you're not alone, my friend. We've figured out the solution. Okay. Introducing dun, 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 Preschool in a Box. I want like the fireworks in the background. The one thing that has created over 5,000 successful online and local preschools, because it gives you a proven step-by-step system to follow, plus done-for-you resources to set up your business, learn how to teach preschool, and fill your preschool classes quickly and easily without wasting your time or money. So I'm going to pause real quick right here. When I say that every testimonial, every success story ever that came from me came from Preschool System, which is the only one helping to start preschools. When I say that every single testimonial that I've had, every one of those had Preschool in a Box. So you may ponder, if I want to have a successful preschool, if I want to be a success, if I want to create that, case study and success story in the future and have that testimonial of your story, right? Preschool in a Box is absolutely 100% on your path forward to moving forward. And without it, you will absolutely struggle. And honestly, most people that don't get Preschool in a Box, they don't start successful preschools. So here we go. This is an example, a little e-cover, as I call it, of everything you get in Preschool in a Box. Now you get so much more, but this is like all I could fit on one image. We'll talk more about it in a second. But I love this. Celeste Blackman says, it's everything you need to start your preschool. Literally everything. Best investment I've made, she says. Wanda Franklin says, I would not even dream of trying to start my preschool without Preschool in a Box. Give me a yes if you agree to that. Now, with Preschool in a Box, you will set up your preschool quickly and easily without wasting time or money. So let's see how you're going to feel without Preschool in a Box. Okay. Now, if you don't have Preschool in a Box right now, you are likely feeling this way. Okay. Now, I want to pause 1 second because some of you are like, oh, but Joy, I'm moving forward in the 30-day challenge. I'm like, I'm moving forward. I got it. I know what my next step is. Do you remember the 30-day challenge is actually Preschool in a Box? You are sampling. There are 6 stages in Preschool in a Box. You are sampling stage 1 and 2 of Preschool in a Box in the 30-day challenge. The 30-day challenge is Preschool in a Box. We are giving you a sample. So if you are loving the 30-day challenge, you are literally knowing exactly what it feels like to have access to Preschool in a Box. And how can you imagine if you didn't have the 30-day challenge, how in the world would you move forward, right? So hashtag get it if now you understand. Remember when we're talking about our game board, yes? And we're showing you all of the stages you'll go on. You got stage 1, right? Stage 2. This is the preschool system path. It is the preschool system success path. Stage 1 is in Preschool in a Box. It's the only place it is, and 30-day challenge. Stage 2 is Preschool in a Box. Okay. And then after the 30-day challenge, friends, that's it. Okay. You need to keep going. This only helps you set up a business. You got to learn how to teach preschool. You got to fill your preschool classes. You got to start and run your preschool. And eventually, when you're going so well, you got to know how to grow it. That is stage 3, stage 4, stage 5, and stage 6. So without Preschool in a Box, you can see how much you are going to be missing. But we wanted to over deliver to you in Preschool All-Stars and let you sample. And when I say sample, I mean you literally have everything in stage 1 and stage 2. We didn't just cherry pick it. You have everything in stage 1 and stage 2 to move forward, because we want to over deliver and show you, not just tell you how cool this is, but literally show you. Okay. So let's continue. Okay. So if you didn't have the 30-day challenge in Preschool in a Box, right? So you can imagine that right now. This is probably how you felt before you started your 30-day challenge. And this is how you're going to feel after your 30-day challenge when you don't know the next steps, okay? So without Preschool in a Box, you'll feel confused because you don't know what or when or how to do the thousands of steps to start a preschool. You'll feel exhausted doing all the things, creating everything from scratch, making mistakes and going nowhere. Now, if you felt this, let me know. You will feel scared to put yourself out there and be rejected. I think we've all felt that. You'll feel frustrated because you're not getting any signups. You'll feel fed up, wasting your time and energy into your day job and building someone else's dream, stressed out on the verge of giving up, and worried, running out of time because you don't have enough income coming in. Hashtag feel that if you have been there, and some of you are still there because you are really struggling to start your 30-day challenge or move forward in your 30-day challenge, which again, as we know, is stage 1 and stage 2 of Preschool in a Box. So if you're not moving through, you're going to start feeling pretty frustrated, right? With Preschool in a Box, yes, the entire system, which you only are sampling 2 stages right now. With Preschool in a Box, you'll feel clarity, following the step-by-step system that outlines exactly what to do, right? Let me know in the comments what you love about our step-by-step system, right? Refreshed, saving you time, moving faster than ever before because most of the work is done for you. Do you love how Preschool in a Box does most of the work for you? Confident, signing up students and filling your classes. Have you been more confident with all the things you get in Preschool in a Box done for you? Excited seeing your bank account grow. You're right. I remember depositing my first registration fees into the bank, and it was like, this is crazy. I just made this money, right? Proud, investing your time, energy, and money into your own dream. Ecstatic, running the preschool of your dreams at peace, creating consistent income every month, and building true financial freedom. So, for those of you who have Preschool in a Box, right, let me know which of these words resonates most with you. Or if you have a different word about how you feel moving forward, running your successful preschool, okay? Now, a couple testimonials that we're going to be reading throughout the night. This is Missy. She says, I went from knowing nothing to starting my preschool in 60 days. The systems helped me put everything in place that I didn't have to worry about what needed to be done. We've got Alicia. She says, I'm almost full for fall. I just started planning and using the tools from Preschool in a Box in June. Now it's mid-July and I'm almost full. She starts in September, this from when this was written, and she'll start earning $5,000 a month. She didn't even have her preschool started yet, and she was already almost full, going to be making $5,000 a month in the fall. So let's ask you this question. Is Preschool in a Box right for you? Let's find out. Now, Preschool in a Box is right for you if you are in the process of starting, running, or growing your preschool. Yes, even in the idea phase, right? If you've made anywhere between $0 a month all the way up to $30,000 a month with your preschool, okay? If you want to save time following step-by-step systems and using done-for-you resources. If you are starting an online preschool or a local preschool, Preschool in a Box is designed for both, right? Now, Preschool in a Box is not right for you if you prefer to do everything from scratch. And if you like figuring out things on your own, right? You're just like, no, I'm just going to go do this all on my own. I prefer to do it that way. Okay. So let me know in the comments. Give me a yes if Preschool in a Box is right for you. Okay. Now, here's everything you're going to get inside Preschool in a Box to create a successful online or local preschool. You need to follow our 6-stage preschool system. Hey, does that sound familiar? That is our business name, Preschool System. We created that name for a reason. We literally follow a step-by-step system to create successful preschools. So you're going to get the complete preschool system, a $9,997 value. So you can save time and money following our step-by-step business training workbooks and videos without getting overwhelmed or making mistakes. This is the exact system that has created over 5,000 successful online and local preschools. So, do you remember how I told you the 30-day challenge is sampling the first two stages of Preschool in a Box? Okay, it is right here. You are sampling stage one, visualize your preschool, and stage two, set up your preschool business in the 30-day challenge. However, after that, you need to continue in Preschool in a Box. And that's not inside the 30-day challenge. The only place you can continue is in Preschool in a Box. Stage 3, prepare to teach preschool. Stage 4, fill your preschool. Stage 5, start and run your preschool. And stage 6, grow your preschool. Okay. Now, I love this. Jenny says, follow the steps and you'll have a classroom full of students. She says, there is no way you could not succeed in making your dream of owning your preschool a reality. Love that. She says, the guides are laid out so simply. And everyone who's been through the 30-day challenge, give me a hashtag simple in the comments because you know how simple it is to just walk from one step to the next. Okay, great. Now let's talk about what do we learn in every single stage, right? Let's talk about that. So we're going to guide you through our 6 stages to start, run, and grow your local or online preschool and shortcut your process. The first stage we're going to go through is visualize your preschool. We're going to help you choose whether you should do a local preschool or an online preschool. We're going to help you choose your class times. We're going to help you choose your location. Should you do it in your home, a building, a church, outdoors, online? We're going to help you create a business plan. And I don't mean some 30-page business plan with a gazillion notes. We're talking a very simplified, easy to understand business plan we can take action on, right? We're going to help you create your logo and your website in the hub. We're also going to help you learn how to pay for your startup costs. We have many resources inside of the 30-day challenge with how to get those startup costs paid, right? The 7-day challenge, the 1K in 1 day script, the resourcefulness, money by the weekend. Yeah. And you'll find those all through stage 1 and stage 2. I love this. Cindy says, I had no idea where to begin before getting Preschool in a Box. I just received it 2 weeks ago, and I've made so much progress in setting up my online preschool. Now let's talk about stage 2. Okay. Now let me know in the comments, actually. Let me know in the comments who's in the stage 1. Let me know who's in stage 1. Okay. That means your workbooks all start with the number 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, etc. Let me know if you're currently working in stage 1. Just type the number 1 into the comments. Awesome. Okay. And then if you're currently working on this stage, let me know in the comments. Okay. Stage 2, set up your preschool business. We're going to help you get your DBA, your EIN, your LLC, if you need an LLC. Okay. We're also going to teach you about licensing and whether or not you need to be licensed, how to start without being licensed. But also, if you do want to get licensed, how to get licensed, right? Where to find liability insurance. We're going to help you set up your social media accounts. We'll even help you research your competition and determine your tuition rates. Okay, so if you are on stage 2, type 2 into the comments. That's awesome. Both of these are included in the 30-day challenge, stage 1 and stage 2. But I will tell you this, friends, they are incomplete because we have 4 more stages after stage 2, and they do not include the done-for-you resources that you will see soon that are included only inside Preschool in a Box. So let's go there. This is the business training you're going through, okay? How to actually create the business. Yeah, here we go. Kathleen, I love this. Kathleen said, I am officially done with my bachelor degree in early childhood administration, and that did not prepare me for half the things that Joy has with Preschool in a Box. She says it taught me more than college, right? Give me a yep in the comments if you agree. We have many women who have gone to college for either early childhood or other things, even business. We had an entrepreneurship, someone go through an entrepreneurship 4-year degree, and she said, oh my gosh, I actually created a business through using Preschool in a Box materials that she never had created over in her entrepreneurship 4-year degree. Now, let me know if you're working on stage 3 right now, okay? Available again only inside Preschool in a Box. Stage 3, prepare to teach preschool, right? I mean, I didn't have early childhood education degree. You might not either. I didn't know how to teach preschool with a bunch of kids in a classroom or any kind of a classroom type setting. We're going to teach you all about early childhood education, right? You don't need to go to college to learn these things. What's the word? Not dispel. I don't know, simplify everything into the things you actually need to know. We're going to help you learn how to teach preschool, right? We're going to help you create your curriculum and how to create a curriculum. We're going to help you set up your classroom. We're going to help you create your class schedule and even your handbook and forms. Okay, what should go inside a handbook and forms so you can make them, right? Awesome. Who's in stage 3? Write the number 3. Now, by the way, you might notice that these pictures are all about a local preschool. It's just because they're super cute. Okay. Everything in Preschool in a Box is for local and online preschool. All right. Also, this was our schoolhouse. So your home preschool is probably not going to look as vibrant as this. You might just have your kitchen table and living room, which is what we started with as well. This was like year 10 of our preschool. So never judge someone's finish line by your starting line. Okay. I love this. Heather Johnson says, I've done home daycare for almost 10 years. I have a bachelor degree in ECE and special ed. I was at preschool centers in teaching and management positions for 10 years before that. These resources are gold. Yes. Let me know if you're in stage 4 currently. You're working on filling your preschool, okay? This is stage 4. We're going to teach you marketing strategies, the best marketing strategies, only the ones that have signed up thousands and thousands of students, okay? Not some random ones, only the ones that are the best. We're going to help you identify your target market, where to find these parents, right? And also attract them. Like, how are they going to actually come to my website? How are they going to follow me on social media? How are they going to call me to ask me for more information? We're going to help you implement free and budget friendly marketing campaigns. And we will never teach you anything that will waste your marketing money. Everything we'll teach you are campaigns that have been run by thousands of preschool all stars and are successful. So tell me in the comments, stage 4, if that's the stage you're currently in. You're working on filling your preschool. Your preschool isn't full yet. Okay. I love this. This is our girl, Rita Farina. She says she's feeling blessed. She says, I love my kids. I officially reached my enrollment goal of 48. She enrolled 48 students in just her first 3 months. Now, let's look at stage 5. Let me know in the comments. Is anyone in stage 5? Give me a 5 in the comments. You're starting and running your preschool. So you might not even be full yet, but you are running your preschool now, right? You're teaching, etc. We're going to teach you how to prepare the registration materials. What kind of things should you have in those materials? How to hold a meet and greet, what to say. How do you communicate with parents, right? We'll teach you all of that. How to manage your preschoolers, right? Some tips and tricks on how to make sure that kiddos stay engaged and how to wow families at graduation so that they refer others to your preschool. Let me know if you're a stage 5 in the comments. Kathleen says, I would never in a million years have been able to feel confident in opening my preschool without having the step-by-step instructions in Preschool in a Box. Plus, the bonus done for you files are amazing, she says. Love that. Stage 6, who's in stage 6? You know what's funny? A lot of our preschool all-stars who are in stage 6 are not currently on Monday Motivation. That is because they are growing their very big preschools. We've got Anita Gerber with her over 100 students. She has a preschool building right now. We've got Rita Farina, who again has over 100 students in her preschool building. So we've also got, Valerie David. Sometimes she jumps on here as well with her big online preschool too. So a lot of times we don't see all of our biggest preschool all-stars here in Monday Motivation, but we always love when they come into Preschool All-Stars and share their successes and come support and give us all encouragement and motivation. So we absolutely love that too. So stage 6, grow your preschool. Once your preschool is running and your classes are full, I have all the strategies of how to add more profit. Also, how to grow into a building. I never suggest you start in a building, but I will 100% tell you how to grow into one and how to do it correctly so that you don't. Oh, there's so many horror stories, but I will walk you through the entire process. Also, how to hire teachers and directors. I've walked many of our preschool all-stars through this path, helping them hire their very first and many teachers and directors. Also, how to create a private kindergarten, right? And what would you teach? What schedule would you follow? We even give you kindergarten curriculum for that as well. And then finally, how to sell your preschool one day. That's right. I sold my preschool. During the 10-year period, we made $1.75 million. And so I put all of these strategies into that as well. So can you see, friends? Oh, before we go into that, I love Kelsey. She says, I make $10,800 a month with my preschool. I'm expanding in March to open a bigger center as it is significantly needed in my area. So I love that. So can you see now why it is so crucial that even though we gave you stage 1 and stage 2 to sample in the 30-day challenge, that we still need to continue stage 3, 4, 5, and 6 to have that fully successful preschool? Give me a yep, get it in the comments. Okay. So let's continue now. And as we come down here, let's talk about, we're going to give you some done for you bonuses, right? Because I thought, you know what else do you need? Yes, you need the knowledge of how to do it, but let's help you fast track this process, right? And so I created several bonuses for you that are literally done for you, okay? Bonus number 1, the business training and toolkit, a $1,997 value. So you can create a legal business. I got to change the wording. A legal business without creating everything from scratch. Okay, here's everything you're going to get. You're going to get 2 policies and procedures handbooks. So you don't have to write them. It's already written for you. So you can train your preschool parents how your school runs. You're going to get 75 fabulous preschool forms done for you. All you have to do is come in, edit a little bit. If you want to change your business name, put your logo on it. Other than that, they're ready to go out of the box. For registration, communication, field trips, management, waivers, finances, and more. Okay. And how about your specific state's licensing guidelines? That's right. We contacted all the states and put together your state's licensing guidelines so you know how you can start without getting a license, and then also how to get licensed if you need to. Now, let me know in the comments. Just write these down if you're super excited about this. Write the word handbook down if you're like pumped that you don't have to write a handbook. If you're excited about forms, write down the word forms. Like, you don't have to create all these gazillion forms. And how do you actually run your business, right? Licensing, if you're excited about that. And then also your specific state's DBA, EIN, and LLC guidelines. Now I'll tell you, this one right here, this would have taken you months. I'm not joking, months to do on your own. Okay. To figure out, go to your state, do some research. Am I supposed to get a DBA? Do I do an EIN? Do I need an LLC? Why should I do that? What if I already have a business? What name should I use? All the things. Okay. And I know this because before we created this, our gal, amazing Paula, our all-star Paula, built this for you. Before she built it, our preschool all-stars were taking months to go through this step. Can you even imagine? Months. With this step, it will take you hours. That is how much your time is shortcutted. Not only that, friends, but it provides with you the confidence to be able to feel confident when you submit these forms. You're not going to have to redo them. You're not going to have to pay the fees again to fix them. Okay. Love this. Ariel says she has a waiting list for fall. She makes nearly $7,000 a month. She's on target to double the next year. And she says, Preschool in a Box allowed me to focus on getting licensed in my state. And I love this. She says, if there was something I didn't have, guess where I could find it? Preschool in a Box. Don't know where to start? You need Preschool in a Box. Know where to start? You need Preschool in a Box. I love that. Let's go over here to Deanna. She says, I'm working on my forms, the parent agreement registration packet. I just have to say how much I love Preschool in a Box and Joy's already done for you forms. I am literally breezing through this. She says, get Preschool in a Box, guys, seriously. I love this. Heather Johnson says, have you looked at the files yet? Is your mind blown yet? These are all the digital files in Preschool in a Box. Antoinette says, oh, yes, this is by far the best thing I've ever purchased. And Heather says, I know just what you mean. So let me know in the comments if you absolutely love the business training and toolkit. Give me a love in the comments. If it saves you so much time, saves me time. Okay. Bonus number 2, I said, what else do you need, right? Cool, we can help you set up your business. That's amazing. You need that. But what else do you need, right? You know, I was like, you also need help knowing how to teach preschool because I can teach you like how to teach preschool, but like it's one thing to like have you do all that work yourself, build your own curriculum, um, or we could just do it for you. And so I said, you know what? Let's give you the teacher training and toolkit, a $1,497 value. So you can prep for preschool in 5 minutes a day without having to spend hours scrolling through free curriculum sites. That's right, friends. We are going to give you not 1, but 2 years of fundamentals preschool curriculum, the curriculum we created for preschool teachers by preschool teachers, literally for our program. Now, I want you to write the word curriculum in the comments right now. If you love the curriculum, if you want the curriculum, right? If this is going to save you absolute so much time. Our curriculum includes A through Z and holiday lesson plans. They're all theme based, right? We love themes. So A is for astronomy, B is for baking. It includes printables, worksheets for online and local preschool. It is loved and used in thousands of preschools worldwide, activity-based and developmentally appropriate. Now, you're also going to get the preschool classroom setup guide so you can see behind the scenes of 20 of our favorite online and local classrooms, right? I mean, I know we all wish we could go tour everyone's classrooms, but this is the second best thing. Also, and I personally love this the most because this is what I needed as well as curriculum, but this is especially what I needed. It was actually watching people teach preschool, right? Watch and learn how to teach preschool. Gain confidence as you watch actual online and local preschool classes from start to finish. So there's a class of me teaching local preschool for 60 minutes start to finish. You see the exact process from the students coming in, all the preschool day to the students leaving, right? How valuable would that be for you to see what it actually looks like to teach a preschool class? Give me a hashtag teach if that is so helpful to you. And then online preschool. I know we all do it a little bit differently. Some of you are obviously going to use Preschool Club, but what if you want to teach your own live classes? Awesome. We love that. How do you do it though? So we actually have gotten together some of our best online preschool teachers, and we have shown you how they teach a class start to finish. Now, what I love about this is Megan says, I love the hands-on curriculum and that it takes me 10 to 20 minutes to prep for the entire week. Now, I remember when I was doing my preschool, I was spending about 2 hours every single night to prep for the next day's preschool class, which was 2.5 hours. So you can imagine that was a waste of time, right? But not with our curriculum. I built our own curriculum because there was no curriculum on the internet. That is what we needed. So we had to build ourselves the curriculum, and now you have access to it. And I love the Sierra says, I definitely needed this, even with 11 years teaching experience and 2 education degrees. And then we've got Felicia Hatcher, who says, one of my favorite things about Preschool in a Box is the curriculum. It takes the guessing game out of what I'm going to teach. It took my stress away, right? She says it's an excellent foundation for anyone. I teach pre-kindergarten and I love this curriculum, she says. So if you love the curriculum, put I love it in the comments. Bonus number 3. I said, okay, so if we're helping you with business, right? We're giving you all the business stuff. So to fast track your business, setting it up. And if we're helping you to fast track, like how do you actually teach? And so you don't have to waste a gazillion hours creating your own curriculum, right? And the curriculum is for local and online. Everything in Preschool in a Box is for local and online. Okay. Said, what else do you need? You know what? I bet they need help with marketing, right? And actually knowing how to sign up students. So we created bonus number 3, the marketing training and toolkit, a $4,997 value. So you know exactly what to do and say to sign up students and fill your classes without wasting money on bad marketing, right? So here's what you're going to get. The perfect sign-up formula. Give me a love this in the comments. Perfect sign-up formula. You're going to be using the exact words in your sign-up process that have signed up tens of thousands of students into local and online preschool. And you're going to get Joy's secret success sauce. How to make your preschool the best and create raving fans so that that do your marketing for you so you can fill your classes, right? These are the exact strategies I used in my preschool to make my preschool more than just preschool. All right. Beautiful book. You're also going to get 15 done for you marketing campaigns. Give me a want that if you want this, right? And love it if you love it. 15 done for you marketing campaigns so you can use the most effective, high converting campaigns to sign up students using Google SEO, Facebook groups, social media posts, ads, postcards, new mover names, vendor booths, flyers, and more. Miranda says, perfect sign up formula not only helped me to sign up every family that toured our preschool, but it also helped to give me the peace of mind that I was covering all the necessary steps in my marketing and tour process. She said I could not have filled classes without it. Now she says, 6 months ago, I was running a successful online preschool, hoping and wishing for the space to open a local preschool. Now I have a successful local preschool that is full with a wait list. I love this. Nicolette says, my last spot has been filled. I am over the moon excited and cannot wait for August to start. We've got Maureen, and remember Maureen's, how she was sharing her story. She says, thousands of dollars wasted on advertising because I did it all wrong. I wish I had Preschool in a Box years ago. So give me in the comments if you love Preschool in a Box, right? If you want Preschool in a Box. So I said, you know what? This is awesome. This is like the exact words to use. This is how to get referrals. These are all the marketing campaigns done for you, vendor booths, postcards, social media posts. That's amazing. I said, but you know what? That's kind of like how to go create those things for yourself. But I said, what if we just did it for you? What if we just created templates for you? So it was done and all you had to do was make a couple edits. Give me a hashtag want this if you absolutely love instant preschool marketing. Okay, a $2,997 value. So you can quickly and easily edit the best professional marketing templates with one click in Canva. Now you can change the colors, the logos, your business name, your class times, your tuition rates. You can change every word and every picture on there, or you can leave it exactly as it is and just change the things that matter to your business and be done. Okay, 5 minutes probably. It also includes our top secret flyer that has signed up over 10,000 students, my friends. And it's so top secret, I can't even show it here, right? It is only available inside Preschool in a Box. The instant preschool marketing also includes business cards, letterhead, envelopes, newsletters, postcards, flyers, social media posts, and more. All done for you, all editable. It includes the exact words to use. Because I know if you're creating marketing materials, you're like, I don't even know what to say and I don't even know what would work. These are the things that work the best. Cherie says it saves so much time. I just love having Preschool in a Box. She says it saves so much time. You just choose a template, tweak it to the colors you want, add your logo and edit, and you're done. Now you have a professional looking marketing tool that you didn't spend hours working on. You didn't need to reinvent the wheel. Celeste says, it gives me confidence. Instant preschool marketing is by far one of the best things ever. It allows me to be most confident seeing that I'm not too savvy on marketing. It will definitely catch many eyes of the parents. And so this is what I love most about any of our materials in Preschool in a Box is it gives you the what's the word I'm trying to say? It gives you the appearance of professionalism, right? I mean, we're shaking in our boots over here. We've never taught preschool. We've never run a business before, but man, we can look like we've run a business for 15 years with these professional templates and everything done for you, right? You put off this professional, everything. Guess what's going to happen? That confidence is going to build in you, and it's also going to build in those who see your materials. I said, okay, so not only are we going to give you the, entire 6-stage system, right? Every single step you need to do and in what order and how to do it quickest and everything is shortcutted for you. The complete preschool system, a $9,997 value. Not only are you going to get that with Preschool in a Box, you're also going to get the business training and toolkit, a $1,997 value, 2 policies and procedures handbooks, 75 fabulous preschool forms, your state's licensing and DBA, EIN, LLC guidelines. You're also going to get the teaching, training, and toolkit, a $1,497 value with 2 years of fundamentals preschool curriculum, a classroom setup guide, and all the watch and learn videos, how to teach preschool. You're also going to get the marketing training and toolkit, a $4,997 value that has perfect sign-up formula, Joy's secret success sauce, and 15 done for you marketing campaigns. Give me a oh my gosh in the comments that you're getting all this stuff done for you inside Preschool in a Box. You're also going to get the instant preschool marketing, a $2,997 value. Includes the top secret flyer that signed up over 10,000 students, all of your marketing done for you, and the exact words to use. Not only are you going to get all that, I said, what else do you need? I said, you know what? I feel like you need to relate to other women who are starting their preschools. And it's cool with Preschool All Stars. Obviously, we get a lot of support there. But like, who's like me, right? Who's in a similar situation as me, who started their online or local preschool, and I can kind of follow their steps and trace where they were struggling, right? I said, you know what? Let's go interview 24 of our top preschool all-stars and ask them, what were the 5, roadblocks that you ran into? And in fact, they were the exact same roadblocks for every one of them, but each one of them had a different way to overcome them. Okay. And so we put together this book of 24 of the greatest coaching sessions ever to be able to help you overcome any roadblocks that are going to come up with you with your local or online preschool. We've got 12 online and 12 local, a $997 value. We're also going to give you, because we got to do this, a physical Preschool in a Box. Heck yeah. We're going to ship this to you. Give me box in the comments if you love your box and if you want a box, okay? $497 value. So you can take your most important books with you on the go and write in your preschool system workbook as you go through the 6 stages. Give me the word workbook if you love the workbook. It's this brand new one down here. This is the workbook that has all 6 stages inside. Woo-hoo. Okay. And finally, my friends, you know what? We upgrade Preschool in a Box every 2 years, and I want you to get access to those upgrades for free. So you're going to get lifetime upgrades, a $1,997 value, because every 2 years we update Preschool in a Box. You're going to get digital updates for free. In fact, we just barely updated Preschool in a Box last month. Okay. So you have the most up-to-date version, and you can also see that we update it all the time. Okay. So amazing. You're going to always have the most up-to-date strategies. Now, here's everything you're going to get when you get Preschool in a Box. So you can create a successful online or local preschool quickly and easily without wasting your time or money. You're going to get the complete preschool system, a $9,997 value, the business training and toolkit, $1,997 value, the teacher training and toolkit, $1,497 value, the marketing training and toolkit, a $4,997 value, the instant preschool marketing, a $2,997 value, the all-stars coaching sessions, a $997 value, the physical Preschool in a Box, a $497 value, and the lifetime upgrades, a $1,997 value, for a total value of $24,976. Now, my friends, you know that when I started my preschool, I did not have $24,000 to my name. Although my preschool made me $1.75 million, even if I did charge you today $24,000 to invest in yourself and invest in your Preschool in a Box, it would be worth it. We have so many preschool all-stars who have made hundreds of thousands of dollars in their preschool programs. But we're not going to be asking for $24,000 today. My friends, typically it is $2,016.95 to the public. If you go to preschoolinabox.com right now, that is the price. That is the only way that you can get Preschool in a Box as a public. However, because you are a preschool all-star, we are giving you 50% off for your first 30 days as an all-star. So it was $2,016.95. You're going to get it today for just $997 plus $19.95 shipping and handling to get that box in your hands. Or we have payment plans. So in fact, I love our payment plans because you get to pick what works for you. So we have 4 different payment plans that you can pick from. One payment of $1,016.95, 2 payments of $525 a month, 3 payments of $375 a month, or 6 payments of $200 a month. Okay. So we have a payment plan that works for every person. And in a second, I'll give the link so you can access Preschool in a Box and go get it right now. But let's continue just a little bit more really quick. Don't just take it from me though. You'll see what our other preschool all-stars love about Preschool in a Box. And I'm not going to play the videos, but they're here on the sales page if you want to play them. I've already gone over a lot of testimonials with you. Kristen says, invest in yourself so you can invest in other children's lives. Carissa says, I'm making more money now than I was as a certified teacher. Kirsten says, I had 30 days to open my preschool. Preschool in a Box made it happen. We've got Beverly who says, Preschool in a Box has everything done for you. It will save you so much time. We've got Shanice who says, I wasted almost a year trying to do this on my own. Preschool in a Box is a mega lifesaver. Vivian says, Preschool in a Box is the best investment you could ever make. Yes, Preschool in a Box is a good investment. See how much our preschool all-stars have made with their Preschool in a Box. Now, you've heard my story. Let's hear theirs. So we've got Valerie Renee. She only had a diploma and she made $480,000 in 2 years with her online preschool. We've got Becky. She has dyslexia and she made $770,000 in 9 years in her local preschool. We've got Taylor. She was a stay-at-home mom and she made $30,000 teaching online preschool just 8 hours a week. We've got Lakeisha, our girl Lakeisha, making $13,000 a month providing online preschool to daycares worldwide. Let's come up here for even more. Yes, we have even more. And these are just the ones that I could fit on the page. We have hundreds more. Rita was a school principal and she made $725,000 in 4 years in her local preschool. Erica wanted to stay home and she made $150,000 in 6 months with her online preschool. We've got Jamie switching her daycare to a preschool and now making more and working less. And we've got homeschool mom Angel making $3,500 a month teaching in her online preschool. We've got Anita, who was a school teacher, and she made $427,755 in 9 years with her local preschool. So, my friends, put in the comments, is Preschool in a Box the greatest investment ever? Give me a yes, a resounding yes in the comments. In fact, friends, let me remove all the risk. Here is my 30-day money-back satisfaction guarantee. I 100% guarantee you will love everything you're going to get in Preschool in a Box. If for any reason you don't feel that you got more than your money's worth, simply email me at team@preschoolsystem.com within 30 days and ship your Preschool in a Box in brand new resellable condition, and I'll give you back your money, minus shipping and handling, no questions asked. But you should know I always over deliver, and you're going to be blown away by all the value you receive. Give me a hashtag over deliver in the comments if I always over deliver. There is no risk to you. I'm taking the entire responsibility on my shoulders to give you the absolute best experience possible. Now, you probably have a couple questions, and I'm going to go to your questions in just a minute. But before we do that, let me go ahead and answer these very common questions. When will I get access to Preschool in a Box? Well, after you make your first payment today, you'll get immediate digital access. Then your Preschool in a Box will arrive in 5 to 7 business days. Awesome, right? Is Preschool in a Box tax deductible? Yes, you can write it off as a business expense. Is Preschool in a Box a recurring fee, like a membership? Nope. Once your Preschool in a Box is paid in full, and again, you saw the payment plan options, there are no more payments due and you own it for life. All right? So again, here's everything you're going to get when you get Preschool in a Box: the complete preschool system, the business training and toolkit, teacher training and toolkit, marketing training and toolkit, instant preschool marketing, the all-stars coaching sessions, the physical Preschool in a Box, and lifetime upgrades. Normally $2,000. You're going to get it today 50% off. Now it is just $997 plus $19.95 shipping and handling. Or, of course, choose a payment plan that works for you. So we have one payment of $116.95, two payments of $525 a month, three payments of $375 a month, or six payments of $200 a month. So, and then here, when you scroll down to the bottom, this is where you're going to be able to get your Preschool in a Box. The last thing I wanted to say is I want to go through a couple of these last testimonials here. I love April. She said, I walked up to my husband and I said, so remember me telling you about Preschool in a Box? Well, I'd love to get it. So I showed him what it has in it, and he was like, order it now. She says, I have the best hubby. I'm so excited to receive it in the mail. I love this. Latasha said, funds are tight. She says, investing in myself when funds are tight pushes me to work harder. I'm determined to get a return on my investment. I love that attitude. I love what Latrice says. She says, I promised myself that this would be the year when I would invest in myself, my endeavors, and my dreams. I knew that I needed to be equipped with the proper tools to prepare me for this journey. So it was truly a no brainer. I prefer to work smarter, not harder. So here I am with my beautiful preschool in a box. Capricia says, I chose to get my preschool in a box because I'm putting fear aside and pushing toward my goal. Everything that I need is wrapped up in one box. So why not make things more simple for myself? She says, I've never seen such an awesome group of women that have the same passion and encourage each other. She says, I love it. I can't wait for preschool in a box to arrive, and I'm ready to get started. Okay, a couple more up here. We've got Asia who says, preschool in a box will absolutely save you time and money. Sheila says, get preschool in a box. You'll get more value than what you paid for. Now, let me know in the comments, those who have preschool in a box already, we've got a couple people who don't have it yet, a couple all-stars who don't have it yet. So put in the chat why they should jump off the fence, how preschool in a box has blessed your life, okay? What you love about it. Becky says, preschool in a box changed my life. She says, it's the one thing that I can point to. Remember how I told you it is the one thing that has created all the successful preschools. It is the one thing that I can point to that changed the direction of mine and many others' lives. And Joy's never left us alone all these years. By the way, did you know our Facebook group is 5 years old this week? 5 years old, my friends. I created it in 2019. 2021, 22, 23, 24. 5 years. That's crazy. Okay. Let's see. Molly says, I found Joy's program at the perfect time in my life. Love our girl, Molly. She says, 7 years ago, I was teaching kinder in the public school system. I was miserable. I decided to resign from that school and start a preschool in my home. I started researching and found Joy's program. I was so excited when I got Preschool in a Box. My preschool is thriving, and Joy's box had so much valuable information. Love that. Denise says, my amazing journey started 9 years ago when I received Preschool in a Box. It has blessed me and my family in so many ways. To me, it's more than a job. It is a dream. I can only hope that I can help make a difference in children's lives as they have made a difference in mine. And she says, thank you. So friends, this is the opportunity to get Preschool in a Box and change your life forever. Like I said, it is literally the one thing that every one of our successful preschool all-stars have. Okay. So what I'd like you to do right now is I want you to click the link in the comments. If you don't have Preschool in a Box yet, I want you to click that link in the comments. Go get Preschool in a Box right now. Choose your payment plan of one payment of $1016.95, two payments of $525 a month, three payments of $375 a month, or six payments of $200 a month. Okay. And click that link and go get your Preschool in a Box, and then come back in the chat and let us know. Say, I got it. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do right now, before I answer your questions, I'm going to give you a behind the scenes look at everything in Preschool in a Box in the dashboard. Okay. Also in the physical box. Okay. So I want to show you what's in the box, and I also want to show you what's in the dashboard. Can we do that? You guys excited for that? Okay. So we just saw everything you get, right? That's on the sales page. You can review it and make sure you saw everything. It's all there. But then I'm going to show you everything physically and digitally as well. So let me get everything ready, because then I'm going to be using a different recording for this. So give me 1 second here. I did see a comment. Someone said, hey, this is the stuff. This stuff is not in my dashboard. So I'm going to show you what your dashboard should look like if you have Preschool in a Box. And if for some reason it doesn't look like that, then likely you're logged into a different account. You know, all of your dashboard is linked to an email, whatever email you used when you got your Preschool in a Box. So if you are not seeing it, then likely we're logged into the wrong email. Or for some reason, maybe some squirrels got in there and somehow, you know, didn't give you access, whatever. Just email us for that, and we can definitely help you out. Okay. Okay. So let's go back to this, and I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Okay. I'm not sure if I will show this. Probably will. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this in a second. Ready? Okay. This is like recording part 2, but that's okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's show you everything that's inside your preschool in a box. This box is literally so heavy and I can't wait to dive into it with you. We're going to show you everything you get in your physical box as well as everything digitally. So, should we open up the goodies? Okay, let's do it. So, open it up with me. Awesome. Inside, you're going to see one of my favorite things, and it's a little surprise, so I'm not going to reveal it to you, okay? But it is on the top. So I'm just going to set it aside so you can't see it. It's a little special surprise. We're not going to reveal it here. Okay. Inside your preschool in a box are everything up here that you see. So let's dive into one of the most important things you'll want to dive into first. And that is your preschool system workbook. Okay. This is a labor of love. It is literally your 6-stage preschool system workbook all in one. Okay. Now, you know that you've been going through your success system, preschool system success path game board, right? You've been going through this. You've been adding on your stickers on your game board with your 30-day challenge, right? Well, let's remember what this is. This is the complete 6-stage system with preschool system. So this goes hand in hand, my friends, with your workbook, okay? Now we have a physical copy and we have a digital copy. We'll show you the digital in just a minute, but just know that this is this. Yes? Okay. So let's talk about this really quick. So remember, here you've done your onboarding steps. And then as we come over here, this is where we're going to do stage 1. Okay. Stage 1. As we know, stage 1 is visualize your preschool. Okay. So guess what? All of these correlate. I'm going to show you literally how they correlate. So right here, it says, I finished days 1 through 4 of the 7 students in 7 days challenge. Guess what? Let's go over to the preschool system workbook and go find that very first step that you would be completing. It is right here. Okay. So as we open up the table of contents, you're going to find it right there. It says stage 1. See stage 1 right there? Visualize your preschool. Okay. And it says days 1 through 4 of the 7 students in 7 days. This goes hand in hand with this, okay? So you're going to use your workbook and you're going to be able to write in your answers because there's a lot of forms and other things you'll want to use to be able to write in. And it'll be so nice to go through with a physical copy as you go through digital. So let's go ahead and show you what it looks like digitally right now, okay? So when we come into our presschooldashboard.com account, here we are. And we're going to click on, after you get Preschool in a Box, we're going to click on Preschool in a Box and bonuses, okay? Now, what you're going to notice here is there's a little start here section, okay? And then we're going to notice what? 6 stages. Hey, this looks familiar. Preschool system is 6 stages. Stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., right? And so as you're going to click on stage 1, check this out. This correlates exactly with the physical workbook and your game board. So again, there's days 1 through 4 of the 7 students in 7 days. And when you click on this, it's going to open up the workbook, okay? This is your digital workbook, and you will need it because you're going to be watching videos, clicking links, etc. Yeah? But you'll also love to have access to your physical workbook as you go through it at the same time. And then we know that once you complete a certain stage on your game board, you're going to get the sticker. Let's say we just completed 1.1 right there, okay? We're going to get our sticker because we've moved on into our preschool in a box here, and we're so excited. So we just finished stage 1, the very first assignment in stage 1. It's called 1.1, and we're going to put this sticker on here. There we go. And we got color on our board. Doesn't that look amazing? Okay. And we're going to keep going. Now, you know that you've been working through the 30-day challenge, right? The 30-day challenge, which is the red and the orange. But that is sampling stages 1 and 2 of Preschool in a Box. So we are literally giving you the very first 2 stages of our 6-stage preschool system because we want to show you how we can help you by actually helping you. Amazing, right? So you're going to be going through this and you're going to be sampling in the 30-day challenge, Preschool in a Box. Awesome. Keep going through it. When you hit the stop sign, you're going to realize, hey, now we dive into the preschool system, the workbook inside of Preschool in a Box, because now we got stages 4 through 6. And we're also going to, of course, dive into over here in the dashboard. Now you're going to dive into stages 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So those are available only exclusively in Preschool in a Box. And so when you come over here to stage 3, there's your workbook links right there. Stage 4, stage 5, and stage 6. Okay, so they're all right there. Now, not only are you going to get that preschool system workbook, right, which is so fat and awesome and so cool. This is literally going to save you years of your life, thousands of dollars. The amount of knowledge and time invested in this is astronomical. It's going to be amazing for you. So when we say that Preschool in a Box is the one thing that everyone had who created a successful preschool, that's because of this, my friends. This is my brain in a book. This is 5,000 preschools created with this knowledge. Okay. All right. Next up. Not only are you going to get the preschool system workbook, you're also going to get our curriculum. Let's go peek at that. Okay. So you get 2 years of curriculum, right? Year 1 is green, year 2 is yellow. It's all theme-based. And so you're going to get the physical copies right here. And then I'll show you in just a second where you'll find the digital copies. All right. So I want to just kind of remind everyone that the beginning section is for local preschool. These are all of the lesson plans. Here, I'll put them in front here. These are all of the lesson plans for local preschool. Okay. And then in the back is the lesson plans for online preschool. Now you might notice they're like a little bit shorter. Well, that's because they're actually referencing a local lesson plan. And they're saying, hey, be sure to do this page 85 and do this activity and this arts and craft and this story, etc. And it'll actually teach you exactly what to do. So I'll show you that really quick. So let's say it's S for sharing, right? So you're going to open this up. And this is for like online preschool. And so it would tell you exactly what page to go to for which activities on which days in the local curriculum. Because, of course, you're not going to do 2.5 hours of teaching with an online preschool class, right? So the lesson plans for local are 2.5 hours, and the online lesson plans are 30 minutes. Okay, so perfect. So you get 2 years. Now, some preschool all-stars say, but what do I do in year 3? You rotate. You go back to year 1. So you start with year 1, then you go to year 2, and then you go back to year 1 and you keep rotating. You're like, but wait, are these for ages 3? Where do I do pre-K? No, this is for all ages 3 to 5. Okay. Either year 1 or year 2. It doesn't matter which one you start with. You can start with year 2 because you're probably going to have mixed ages in your groups, in your classes. So your curriculum is, we gave you 2 years because likely you'll have preschoolers with you for 2 full years. Yes. Some of them will only come with you for their 4-year-old year, but others will be with you when they're 3 and then 4. Some of them will be there before they're 3. So they'll actually be with you for 3 years. But guess what? You'll do year 1, year 2, and then you'll repeat it. And they'll be a totally different kid because they were like 2.5 and now they're almost 5. They're a totally different kid. It's totally fine. So you get the curriculum. Let's go ahead and look at what the curriculum looks like now. And the printables and the worksheets, we're going to go digitally now for that. So again, as we come over into presschooldashboard.com, now we're going to click on bonuses. Okay, so stage 1 through 6 is your business training. You are going to go in order. Okay, you cannot skip around this. It's stage 1 through 6. Do not skip around. However, I want you to also pay attention to where these bonuses are. And don't worry, as you go through stage 1 through 6, we also remind you, hey, by the way, get your curriculum. Hey, by the way, get out your forms. Hey, by the way, things like that. So now let's look in the bonuses. Okay, we just clicked on bonuses. And so as you're going to notice here, there's perfect sign-up formula. There's instant preschool marketing. There's fundamentals preschool curriculum, fabulous preschool forums, and preschool all-stars coaching sessions. Now, I'll also tell you that some of the other bonuses we talked about, like the watch and learn videos or things like that, where are those, Joy? Those are in their specific stage workbook. So for instance, if I went into prepare to teach preschool, if I come over here into fundamentals preschool curriculum and I open that workbook up, I'm just going to have you pay attention that at the bottom of this workbook, less step 4 and 5, if I scooch over there, I'm going to show you where those videos are. So right here, this is step 4, how to teach local preschool. Okay. This is over here, how to teach online preschool. Okay. So they're all right here. And then what I also want you to pay attention to is that if you're ever confused about where something is, you can go again into the preschool system workbook. So let me stop sharing for a second. go into this workbook and you're going to see all of the steps completely outlined. I mean, they are outlined to the T. So you can see the entire process, A to Z, where to find things and what's coming up next for you. Okay, so now let's go look at that curriculum. So like I said, we clicked on bonuses and here we are, fundamentals preschool curriculum. So we go ahead and click into that. Now that is going to take us to here where we can go to year 1 or year 2. Let's go ahead and go into year 1. Now we know that we already have the physical books, right? But we probably also would appreciate some printable worksheets and things like that. So let's show you where everything is. So let's click into year 1 here. When I open this up, it's going to take you to a Google Drive folder. Now, this is not a Google Drive folder that is your Google Drive folder. You can't change things in it, okay? You have access to it with your Preschool in a Box. So you come over here and you're going to go ahead and first read this. It says read first, okay? And it's going to tell you where things are. Yes. It's going to give you some disclaimers and also just making sure you understand the terms of use, things like that. Then you're going to click into curriculum, all right? And then I want you to, again, click into Start Here First. We're guiding you through this. In the Start Here First, it actually teaches you exactly how to teach local preschool. This is the table of contents for that year 1 curriculum. And you'll notice here where it says 100 pages at the very end for the online preschool. Keep scrolling down here, what our curriculum, why we created it, who it's for. It's for every preschooler age 3 to 5. It's developmentally appropriate. The skills that we focus on, kind of the outlines. And then also what I love too is how the lesson plan flows, right? So all the different activities we do, the recommended year outline. Of course, you can do whatever you want, but this is just an outline of what we suggest. You could do it during the year, but you can start anywhere you like. And then little planning calendar coming down here. Okay, so now what I want to show with you, this is now the appendix, okay? So this was the beginning of, let me kind of just back out one second here. Okay, so your curriculum has 2 parts, right? It has like a beginning intro, and then it has the end, okay? The beginning intro is what I just showed you. It's right there, yes, cool, learning all about it. Now we're in the appendix because I'm going to show you what this means right here. Then we're going to go into the middle part, okay? So let's continue here. So now this is toward the ending part. Got some really cool resources here. I won't go into detail, but just know they're really cool. And then also I teach you at the end how to teach online preschool. So if I keep scrolling, here we go. Now, how do we teach online preschool? So here is an example of doing, and again, this is like a live class on Zoom, right? Okay, the online preschool outline for teaching time or a preschool pals class, etc. So now what I'd like to do is I'm going to go into, let's see here, the core curriculum. Okay. And I'm going to open that up and show you what it looks like. So let's just pick out one for fun. We'll call it B is for baking. Okay. So let me go find my baking really quick, which is right here. This is already in your book, your curriculum book, but it's also here digitally in case you needed to print out a copy or your book got water on it or whatever, okay? And this is also really good for me to show you how the curriculum works. So in the curriculum for every single week, so we do 1 week for each theme. So we'll do baking for a week. We'll do astronomy for a week, right? We give you snack ideas, talk time ideas, some did you know fun fact questions, video clips, field trips ideas, fine motor skill activities, gross motor skill activities. Now, these are things you can do with stuff you already have around the house. It's not like you need to go anywhere and really go find a bunch of stuff or go buy a bunch of stuff, okay? Then we go right into the lesson plan. Now, when I was starting my preschool, I literally didn't know how to teach preschool. The most I had done was like a co-op preschool. A bunch of, a couple neighborhood friends came over and I did arts and crafts and sang some songs and they played outside. But, when you got like, 6 kids in front of you or 12 kids in front of you and you're actually trying to do a preschool day, it looks a little different. And so we created the curriculum that you will walk through. And it is so specific, but it doesn't have to be specific for you. So this was great for me as a beginner, not knowing what to say, what to do. It was like, welcome all the children into a circle. Let the children discuss their sharing items, recite the Pledge of Allegiance, discuss the weather and the calendar, right? And of course, you're going to see on the videos of watching me teach what that looks like, right? What is the days of the week song? What is the months of the year song? How do you do a weather chart? Stuff like that, right? And then we go into the letter of the week, the letter card, discovery time with fine motor skills. We go into activity time with different fun games that we do, rhythms and movement. What song do you sing? What are the words to the song? What is the tune to the song? Let's see here. Some fun activities here. We can make bread, right? Arts and crafts, snack time, story time, life skills, a little puppet show if you want to do. And then finally ending with the playtime, the recess, the outdoor gross motor skills, right? So that is, in a nutshell, everything that we do every single day there. And so what I love about this is we have, of course, our weekly lesson, it's our weekly theme, right? So we got baking, but here's the kicker. You don't need to have 5 different lessons for that week because you only have a Tuesday, Thursday preschooler, or you have a Monday, Wednesday, Friday preschooler. So they only come 2 days or 3 days. Yeah. Occasionally you get a 5-day kiddo, but not very often. And so you need a 3-day lesson plan. Okay. So on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you're going to teach this is a week, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On Monday, you're going to teach day 1. And then guess what? On Tuesday, you're going to teach day 1 because it's different kids. On Wednesday, you're going to teach day 2. And Thursday, you're going to teach day 2 because it's different kids. Okay. So these kids are all going to get day 1. These kids are going to get day 2. And the Friday kids are going to get day 3. Okay. Now you're like, but wait a sec. The Tuesday, Thursday kids don't get day 3. That's fine. It's not like, we're not going through a college course where they're going to miss some like epic content. Okay. They just get more awesome stuff. And of course, it's different. So, okay, next. So that's an example of what we do for each day. Okay. Now I want to pay attention to coming down to the bottom here where we talk about online preschool. We've got here's the online preschool. Okay. So we literally tell you again exactly what you can do. Now you can change it up. The curriculum is there as a foundation. You can create and do your own curriculum. You can change it. You can, scrap this and use this. It's completely what you want to do, but we gave you the basics and the foundation and literally all you need to do if you just want everything simplified. You're like, I've never taught preschool before, or even I've taught preschool before, but I'm so tired of creating curriculum. Use this, okay? Or use this and mix your own little stuff into it, whatever you like to do, or don't use it at all, okay? So this is how to do online preschool, how to do a teaching time lesson plan, exactly what to do on day 1, 2, or 3, right? How to do a preschool pals class. That one's next, right? So it's all in there. And then I also want to point out really quickly that down here, this is the example of that online class. Remember we told you how like the online was at the back? And so here again it is, right? It's like, hey, we're going to do B is for baking. We want you to refer to page 27, which was in the local. Yeah, it's like in that big fat book and page 27. And then we're going to come down here. We're like, okay, on page 32, do that one activity about sponge painted aprons, okay, etc. Yeah. Okay. So does that make sense how we do the local and the online? Okay. And so we've got 26 alphabets, lesson or themes. And then of course we have 10 holiday themes, right? And same thing with year 2, 26 different alphabet themes and 10 different holiday themes. All right. So that way you can get all of it and have all your curriculum done. Say, yeah, hashtag love that, right? Okay. Also, let me know any questions you have in the comments so that I can circle back to your questions as well. All right. So let's go continue through everything else you get. You're also going to get, let's go through this. You're also going to get our perfect sign up formula. As you know, this is how I signed up over 1,000 preschool students and how you can too. Beautiful. That right there, that's like worth its weight in gold. I just got to say. If you don't have this, this is what creates a successful preschools like and everything else, but also this for sure that. Okay. Joy's secret success sauce, how to make your preschool the best in town so that all of your preschool families refer others to you. And then also, of course, we've got our Preschool All-Stars coaching sessions book, right? So you can see those 24 online and local preschool all-stars. They'll give you their best tips on how to overcome the roadblocks. And you can find someone in there that's going through something just like you or has a similar story to you, which I love. So let's just dive back really quick back into the dashboard to show you again. Let me stop sharing and then I'll dive back into that dashboard to again show you where to find all of your materials. So as we come in here, and then again, let me know in the comments if you have any last questions. I'll definitely do a Q&A at the very end. Okay. So in your dashboard, you have 6 stages, right? Stage 1 through 6, that's your preschool system. And then you have the bonuses. So let's dive back into the bonuses right now. Okay, here we are on bonuses. And so we showed you already the fundamentals preschool curriculum. Let's show you perfect sign up formula, instant preschool marketing, fabulous preschool forms, the All Stars coaching sessions. Okay. So this is literally the same workbook that you got in your preschool in a box, but it's just in digital form. Okay. You don't need any extra digital things here, but just in case your book got destroyed or lost or something, you do have digital access to it. This is your instant preschool marketing. You have over 100 preschool club marketing assets right here, and those are only available in Preschool in a Box. Also, you have perfect sign up formula, a link right there. And then, of course, you have the secret success sauce, again, a link right there. But you keep going. And here are all your instant preschool marketing. You've got your done for you marketing graphics. You've got a bunch of amazing trainings that these are only here inside. And we've got all of the different strategies, the done for you marketing campaigns. They're all right there for you. Okay. Next, you've got the fabulous preschool form. So if you click into here, you're going to get the calendar and newsletter pack. That's something I didn't even mention, but let's go ahead and peek at that really quick. These are all editable in Canva. Okay. So if I click on here for calendars, check this out. I'm going to go ahead and show you what you get with your calendar. So you can print these out. You can edit them. They're all editable. You can come in here and print them out and things like that. Okay. And then if we come back in here to the newsletters, really cute newsletters as well. There we go. And so you've got, and these match your calendars. Again, you don't need to use them, but it's just kind of fun if you want to use them. We have different monthly newsletters as well. We have a lot of different like life touch order forms or book orders or end of year goodies, referral rewards, all sorts of fun stuff like that. How about a yearly calendar? I especially love this one. This is the calendar that I actually had for my entire last 6 years of preschool. So if you want the actual calendar that I used, it's this one right here. So I love that one. So yeah, inside of Preschool in a Box, again, everything is done for you, right? So let's go back now to the forms that we love, the 75 fabulous preschool forms, the calendars and the handbook. So go ahead and click on that. And here are the links to all of the forms. Okay, so let's go ahead and just open up that local handbook really quick. Now, this is so important to let you know because it's a Google Doc and you just make copies. But I'll tell you this is the handbook that I used for the last 6 years of my preschool. It has been fixed with every single issue that a preschool parent ever had. It has, and I'm just gonna tell you real quick, but I can't show you, but I will just quickly gloss over it. It has a complete section that dictates how a parent can be withdrawn from our preschool because it's happened before. And you need to spell those things out, friends. There are some students who are unfortunately not going to be able to continue in your preschool because of their parents, or maybe even behaviors that they have that is just not safe for your preschoolers or you. And so there is the exact verbiage right there, friends, right there. The exact verbiage that I include and all the other policies that you have literally done for you. You don't have to recreate the wheel. You don't have to figure out what should I have in my handbook. No, it's right there. The local handbook, the online handbook, all the assessments, the calendars, communication letters, right? Oh, hey, I'm thinking of doing it a preschool in a church. There's the church letter, right? I'm thinking of transitioning to daycare. There's the letter that's going to go to your preschool families. All the communication letters, the curriculum ideas, field trip, permission slips, finances, all these guys. Did you not go to college for a financial degree? Do you not have a bachelor degree in, economics or business? Well, guess what? Then you're going to need these forms. Okay. Because otherwise you're going to have issues with the IRS. Yes. These are very important financial forms that you have to have for your business. Okay. In fact, we got a lot of people jumping in there right now and looking at this. That's awesome. Management forms, immunizations, pickups, summer camp, preschool teachers. It's awesome. Records, all the registration, the waivers. Okay. So it's all right there. So fabulous preschool forms is one of the top things that everybody absolutely loves. Let's continue back here for a second. So we did the forms. And then now let's go into the All Stars coaching sessions. Now you have the book, okay, but you also have the digital copy here because we want to make sure that, in case the book is lost or anything, you always have digital access to. And also, if we ever update things, right, as we do, so you have the digital copy here as well. So I do want to go back really quickly and just again kind of show you the sales page because some of you might be saying, okay, but where is this one thing you talked about, right? So let's go there now and just go back to the sales page and just look through all the things you're going to get and just remind you again where to find those. So here we go. You do have that complete preschool system. That's your 6-stage preschool system workbook. Okay. And as we know, that is all 6 stages in digital form are right here. Stage 1, stage 2, they're all the digital workbooks. You click any workbook, it's going to open up. It's your digital access, and you click on the right to move through it so that you can be able to watch the videos, right? Because obviously, in your workbook here, you can't click on any videos, you can't click on any links, but you can write all the things you want to write in here. Yes. Okay. And it matches it perfectly. Everything is right there. So let's continue and make sure we know where everything is. Okay. Coming back over to, there we go. So we got our 6-stage preschool system coming down here. Let's see. Okay, you have your business training and toolkit. We saw where the policies and procedures handbook were. We just saw those, right? The form area. We also saw where the 75 forms were. Joy, what about the licensing guidelines and the DBA EIN LLC guidelines? Those, my friends, are over in the 6 stages. So if we come back, like I said, some things are going to be actually inside the workbook because that's where you need to click it. I don't want to be sending you on the train of, hey, go get your DBA when you're not ready for it. So some of these are actually baked into our 6-stage workbook, okay? So for instance, if we click over here on set up your preschool business, this is where you're going to find the licensing, the DBA, the EIN, the LLC. It's right here. And in fact, I'll just show you really quickly where to find that, okay? So as we come over here, da-dun, da-dun. Okay, perfect. There's our licensing. So here is your licensing guidelines right there, that graphic. You'll click on that. It'll take you over to your state. Let's keep clicking over here for a second. We're going to show you in just a minute where to find your information for your state in your DBA, EIN, and LLC. Okay, right here. Again, here's that graphic, but this one is for your DBA, EIN, and LLC. Okay, so those are baked into the curriculum so that you, into the workbook, so we make sure you get them at the right time. Okay, let's keep going down here, make sure we know where everything else is. We talked about how to find the digital curriculum. Oh, you didn't see the, let's go ahead and show you that. You didn't see the printables. So that's kind of fun. Let's show you some of the printables. So we have storytelling printables, as well as we have our animals. All the kids love our alphabet animals. We have our letter cards, how to write the letters. We have a lot of different worksheets at different levels. Obviously, we can't have a 2-year-old, who doesn't know how to hold a pencil yet, trying to do this worksheet. We're going to get a bunch of scribbles. So everything needs to be developmentally appropriate based on what the child's ability level is. So this is something more typically like someone who's got a lot of fine motor skills, probably more in the pre-K, even to the early kinder age, is able to do something like this. However, we can come down to a level like this and we can use shaving cream, or we can do daughters, and, drawing and just fun stuff there, or we can do coloring, right, too. So we've got a lot of different levels to be able to do that. We've got fun printables that go with the curriculum as well. Okay. And then also, you might just be wondering with the curriculum, like, but if I just wanted to go to worksheets, where would I go? So if we come back, just kind of bounce out here a little bit, you'll notice we had core curriculum. Now let's just go peek at supplemental curriculum. Supplemental curriculum is where you're going to find all of these just right there. So if you need to print them on cardstock, because you don't get these are digital only, so that way you can print them on cardstock and they won't come bent. So for instance, if you're like, hey, I want to go print out all of the letter pals, which are our alphabet animals, right? And you just print this out and you print it on your cardstock. Awesome. Now it's a nice thick, heavy, and you can even laminate it, stuff like that. Okay. Okay, let's continue back to Okay, great. So we know where that is. How about that classroom setup guide? No worries. That one is baked into the curriculum as these videos are as well. So again, if we come into now stage 3 where we're teaching preschool, there's our classroom setup. That's likely to be where it is. So we'll go ahead and click into that and we'll scooch on over here for a second. Let's see to find that resource. So just a second here. Perfect. And so here's a video to see the 3 of the classroom tours. You can actually see inside of my classroom as well. And then we've got the online preschool classroom as well. And then we've got different other people who created their online preschool walls. So you can get to see inside of the classroom. So we even talk about what kind of materials to use, all that good stuff. Okay, so then we've got the videos that we talked about, how to teach online and local preschool. Those are baked into that workbook as well. We've got the marketing training and toolkit. We talked already about where to find perfect sign up formula, the secret success sauce, and also all the done for you marketing campaigns. That was inside of You'll find that inside of Instant Preschool Marketing. And Instant Preschool Marketing also has all of these as well as the marketing campaign. So it's got like extra things in there. And then we've got the coaching sessions. You saw that earlier. The coaching sessions is in physical as well as digital form. And then, of course, you're going to get your box as well. So I hope this has helped you see everything that you get inside of Preschool in a Box. And I'm so excited for you to get it in your hands. This big old heavy, it's about 15 pounds. It's going to be so awesome to get all your books in your hands. And then, of course, you'll get immediate digital access to when you order your Preschool in a Box today. So here you are on our sales page. Just go ahead and scroll down and you will see everything that you get. And we'll see you inside. And I can't wait to get your Preschool in a Box as well.